This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Pittsburgh Panthers against the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Hey guys, the Panthers head coach told me pregame they have got to stay focused on this opportunity today. Earlier losses this season put their backs against the wall, but he does not want his team playing with that stress and anxiety. He said, I know an automatic bid is on the line, a chance at the college football playoff, but I want our team focused on one play at a time and making sure they're the best version of themselves here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to the air in the first play. Makes the ground. It's Brown. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
Here comes a handoff. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's McCoy. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Comes up with the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Louisville. Powers into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do.
It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play looking to throw it. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They call the draw play here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Takes the handoff. It's Turner. He's past the marker and still going. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. There's the handoff. This time they're all over the running back, and they tackle him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around. They're playing so hard and so well right now.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Richardson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Touchdown, Cardinals! This offense really clicking. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Handoff to the single back.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry-up. They come out swinging in this championship game, and the defense so far, Joel, no answer for this tempo.
Well, they knew they were going to see this tempo. They said they were prepared for it, but it's a totally different thing to actually see it and see the level of execution and speed that this offense operates with.
5-yard pickup on first down and sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play-calling options here. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Louisville has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback finding the open man, and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing.
Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks free down the right side. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Third down play for this offense. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The Panthers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nice grab. It's Hicks. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. And the Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense in hurry-up mode. Trying to run it. It's Turner. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And Pitt calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Pitt. He runs it into the end zone.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half. That locker room just feels different at halftime.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Delayed handoff. Passes the 40. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
This is just the perfect play call at the exact right time. Look at the defense sink back into coverage, and because of that, these linebackers, they're taking off. They're not even looking back there. Great patience by not only the offensive line, but the quarterback, and then this drop play really pops. And as we've seen all year long, this back gets a little crease, and he's able to take it for a big gain, and he does so right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
It's a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Grab down the middle. It's Turner. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
quick completion to the tight end. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's a manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
The Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, I think this decision is a little different than we saw earlier on this series when they went for it on 4th down. Now you've got points in your back pocket. You're in field goal range. It's 4th and long. I don't think they should mess around here. I say send the kicker out, try to put it through the uprights.
We got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Completion sets up an important third down play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This guy's in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Gonna run it. It's Brown. He's got space. He's got the first down and still motoring. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his second rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number one.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're
doesn't get rid of it, he's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Second and long from the 14. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's caught. It's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's bringing it back. And he steps up at the 2. So close to a pick six, but a tremendous play.
Just a terrible spot to be in as a quarterback. You know you've got to force the issue. It's a multiple possession deficit. It's fourth down, and the ball has to come out of your hand. You'd love to go to your best player, and you know the defense is going to key on that guy. He tries to force it to that wide receiver, and the defense is ready for an interception. That should salt the game away. This defense has been exceptionally good all day long.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, you get this close to the goal line, and look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. It is so difficult to just run the football. The offensive line has got to be dominant in order to do that. I look for them to try to get to the play action or get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him on the move with a run-pass option. Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. as a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the extra point is missed. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Panthers offense back out there now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Robinson.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense. Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. They feature the tight end to move the sticks. Something else, Joel, for this defense to worry about, trying to stop the offense.
Chris, I love when play callers just allow the offense to build on itself. We've seen them run the football successfully. That impacts the defense. Now the safeties are down. You've got a mismatch with your tight end. Why not throw play-action pass? And they're able to do that for a first down.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. grinding away with a running game. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start.
Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cardinals. They are pouring it on now.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Now the important point after attempt. Oh, and it's blocked. And after all that, it's a two-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
This would just drive me crazy as a running back coach. Watching my running back run out of bounds, losing yardage. Hey, man, you got pads on. Lower your pads and try to get me at least 1 yard. What are we doing?
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Tailback with another carry. Open field ahead. He's swarmed by the defense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Champions. Not many would have attached that label to this team. There were a lot of skeptics, and they stumbled a few times along the way, Joel, but the resilience, keeping that belief, coming together after defeats is what got them here.
100%, Chris, and it was a great run for them. But remember, in this era, this is